The crypto market is bleeding and we can see a lot of projects, pretty much all of the projects have lost in value. And today we want to look at Ton. Ton has lost around 15.4% over the last week. And the question is, what is Ton coin? What is Ton? What is the project about? Who's behind the project? So these are the questions that we are going to solve today. Let's go. And as always, of course, this video is not a financial advice. I try to do a personal fundamental based research, and I present you this information just as a guidance so that you can do your own research or use my video as a research tool, but this is not a financial advice. So if we check out CoinMarketCap, we can see the Ton coin is currently ranked on rank 14th here on CoinMarketCap according to the current market cap of 10.63 billion US dollars. And if we click on it here on CoinMarketCap, we have a lot of information that we can use, like verified information, for example, the website, white paper, socials, etc. But also the market cap, the current volume, 334 million US dollars in 24 hours, which is a lot, as well as the total supply of 5.12 billion Ton tokens, as well as the circulating supply here. But this is a topic that we're going to cover later on, because this is a highly debatable topic on the Ton coin chain, because they have not so good tokenomics, so we're going to cover this topic later on. But here we can also see the community sentiment, which is currently 81% bullish, which is pretty good for cryptocurrency. And we can see the Ton coin markets such as Binance, StoneFi, Adidas, Binance, Bybit, OKX, BitCake, Kraken, Ucoin. So we can see a lot of tier 1 exchanges here, which gives us kind of a trust factor, because in order to get listed on so many tier 1 exchanges, you have to provide a lot of information as a cryptocurrency project. You have to pay a huge fee just to get listed on the tier 1 exchanges. So this is like a small positive advantage for us as a consumer or as a retail customer, because this gives us a little bit of trust. But you should never just trust if a token is listed on a big exchange, because at the end of the day, they just want to make money with the token traded. So if there's a high volume, then of course they want to have the token listed, because then they can make more money on the fees. So this is a good thing we can look at, but not a purely based factor that we should keep in mind. So yeah, if we check out the history of the project, you can check it out on Wikipedia. They have an article about Toncoin, the open network, but I have opened up the website here, and if you click on Toncoin and then the roadmap, you can see this section here. And this project started out in 2018, but this is like a longer history now. So I'm not going to read everything, I just show you the most important factors. So in 2018, the Telegram Messenger team led by brothers Pavel and Nikolai Durov began exploring blockchain solutions for Telegram Messenger, finding no current layer 1 blockchain able to support Telegram's 9-figure user base, because they already had a lot of Telegram users, which we're going to check out in a second as well. They decided to design their own layer 1 chain, then called Telegram Open Network. So this was the first name that they had, Telegram Open Network. And then they raised $1.7 billion on a private sale in an ICO, which we called them in the past, which was called Telegram's Gram, so the Gram token. And this was like one of the largest cryptocurrency offerings ever. But then there was some stuff around going on with the US Security Exchange Commission, because they said, hey, this is like a thing that had to be checked with the SEC, and they didn't. And then they said, okay, now this cryptocurrency is kind of like illegal, and you have to pay back all the money, and you have to pay a huge fine. So they did all this, and then they said, okay, we are going to pay this. We are going to agree to refund the investors, but now we don't want to have anything to do with this cryptocurrency project anymore. So there's Telegram and the Telegram team, and then there's a cryptocurrency Ton, and they separated officially. Officially, they separated. If they really did, this is what we are going to find out later. But yeah, that's what they label. This is like the official message, that they are no longer behind the Ton Foundation or behind the cryptocurrency project right now. So then a small team of open source developers took over the project, and they rebranded it with the Ton Foundation, and now the Ton Foundation is like the team behind this cryptocurrency project. So you have a Ton Foundation because Telegram, before they repaid all the investors, they open sourced the project, and that's when it was becoming available for all the people, so that everybody could participate in the development of this blockchain project. So yeah, then they did this, and they had a testnet 2 for the cryptocurrency at the time, and the testnet 2 then was renamed to the mainnet, and now it is a layer 1 blockchain with a lot of features. And this blockchain, I think I can show it to you later on, but this blockchain is like a proof of stake blockchain technology, which uses sharding. So they like split up the blockchain into different smaller blockchains and stuff like that. I can go into the technical feature as well, but I'm not going to do it right now. Just keep in mind that they can scale up to 1 million transactions per second, which is one of the fastest blockchain technologies out there. 1 million transactions per second is a lot. So they have a lot of stuff that they can offer with this blockchain. And if we check out the roadmap, I'm not going into too many details here because first we want to check out the project in general. So yeah, we can see that they have the stable and secure blockchain in 2021. So it's quite old right now for a cryptocurrency project. And then they have like top listings here since the fourth quarter of 2021. And then they have a lot of stuff that they programmed here, for example, Ton Payments, Ton DNS, Ton Proxy, Ton Sites, Ton Storage. So a lot of applications and features that they programmed on top of the blockchain. And these are just the things that they're going to develop this year, or which is upcoming. And then they have the Ton Proxy, the Ton Payments, the Ton Storage, like all the other services that they developed here that you can check out as well. But yeah, this project features a whole lot of services and use cases for their blockchain as well as from their services. But we're just going to check out the main website first, because I've talked so much about the history and not what is it actually doing. So the open network for startups, for developers, for creators, for whoever, is a decentralized and open internet designed to onboard 500 million people on-chain, built by the community using technology developed by Telegram. So getting started is easy. All you need is Telegram. So even though it is not managed by Telegram, like by the Telegram company anymore, it is working with Telegram and exclusively with Telegram. So Ton without Telegram wouldn't work. So as long as Telegram works, Ton is working. And the cryptocurrency is the heart of Ton. So the Ton token is the heart of the network, which is quite good because they always have different use cases for the cryptocurrency, because they have so many services and features that work with this cryptocurrency, like in the heart of all their applications. So unlocking freedom with decentralized finance. So they have nominator pools, buy and trade, accept payments effortlessly, mint your token, USDT on Eton. So they have a lot of servers and apps that you can use already with the project. For example, a DNS, a mobile, a payment system, stuff like that. So they have like version 1 services that they offer: Ton Sites, Ton Proxy, Ton WWW, then Ton Storage. So this is like cloud sharing, like not a cloud sharing, like Google Drive, for example. Google Drive or iCloud storage, something like this, is also the Ton Storage service. So you can read it up here and get more information on it and read the roadmap as well as the documents for the developers and stuff like that. So they have a lot of information here that they show you here. What I want to focus on is, okay, you have all the things that they are going to develop, but is there a community behind it? Because it is one thing to have a cryptocurrency project, but you have to have a big community. And if we look at Ton, and if we check out their Twitter account, for example, we can see that they have 2.4 million followers, which for a cryptocurrency project is a lot. Not a lot of cryptocurrency projects have more than 1 million followers. So this is like a really good sign already. But of course, they have so many followers because they're working with Telegram. And if we check out the Telegram user statistics, I just opened here a website via Google, and this is from January 1st, 2025. So quite current with the data here. And here are the statistics, and it starts here in March 2014, December 2014, and then we can see all the different years. It started here with 35 million users, and right now there are around 950 million active Telegram users per month. So here you can see it again. They started back in 2014 with 35 million. I joined Telegram in like January 2017, December 16, January 2017, somewhere here is where I joined Telegram first. And now they have 950 million users. Telegram, compared to other messengers, for example, I'm from Germany. We have been using WhatsApp since I think 2009 or 2010 already. And WhatsApp is like more common in the West like the Western countries or Western world, and Telegram is more used in the like Asian world as well as the global south. So if we check out here, Telegram premium users is not important for us, but here, Telegram users by country, we can see that around 45% of people in India uses regular Telegram, and then Brazil, Mexico, South Africa, so as well some European countries here, and United States a little bit as well. But if we check out the numbers, the global south uses Telegram more than the West, and that's why Telegram is not so successful, not so hyped maybe in our world, but in other countries it is like a lot of hype, and this is why a lot of people also use this, and this opens up a lot of possibilities if we check out about these numbers, like 950 million people who could then later on start using Ton network at the start of cryptocurrencies if they are able to like convert from like the messenger app user towards a crypto user. So this is like a huge market, and this is, I think, where Ton is like very successful or can become very successful, because here if we check out the Telegram users, you can check out all the numbers here. You have a huge user base which potentially could use the network as well. And I think that this is also very important to keep in mind. But if you look at the rare stats, let's check out first Defillama. We can check out Defillama at the end. If we check the Tonstats out, then we can see actually that yes, the total supply of Ton increases because there's like a 0.6% inflation every year, and we can see the fees. But actually the fees, they got less a little bit overall. There was a hype and then it became less again. If we check about the tokens burned per day, of course got less as well, because this is correlating with the fees. But if we check out the accounts, we can see that there has been a growth over the last like 2 years with the users. Like here, it was like 5 million, and now we can see there's like 140 million. So there's like huge growth since like 2024 over the last year. But we can see that the curve is flattening, like it's not growing that much anymore. But if we talk about flattening, then we can see at the end of the day, I just realized, yeah, it's flattening, but the numbers are so huge, so it's not that much flattening at all. So if we check it out here for the last 10 days, we can see for the last 10 days, 5 million people joined the Ton network. So 5 million people in 10 days as a growth is actually pretty good, to be honest. And then we can see the transactions per day. They got less as well. Here over the year, we can see it all got a little bit less. So this was a picture that I wanted to show you, that it got like less and the growth was like slowing down. But yeah, the growth is maybe slowing down a little bit. That doesn't mean that the project is slowing down. So yeah, here, active wallet monthly. I think this is what I wanted to show you, the active wallet. So if we check out the active wallets here, we had a peak here in October 2024, end of September. And maybe you remember it. Maybe you remember this, the first tap bot on Telegram, Hamster Combat, which had like millions of users, and Hamster Combat actually released their tokens through Ton blockchain. And that is why we see a huge increase in users here, because all these users here, they actually wanted to use Hamster Combat, and this is why we have seen it here, the spike, and then the decrease, because once they were used with Hamster Combat and they didn't use it anymore, that's why they decreased as well. And yeah, also we have the DeFi stats here, but you can check it out yourself. Just go on tonstat.com and then you can check all the different information here as well. What I want to talk about, which is a negative point for this blockchain, and this is like a huge red flag, which you should keep in mind, and that is the top 100 holders. Because if we check out Toncoin and then we check out the top 100 holders, we can see that the top 10 holders hold 62.47% of all the tokens, and the top 100 holders, so 100 persons, 100 people from these active, how many active wallets was it here? From 5 million people, only 100 people hold 92.55% of the tokens. So even if there are 5 million people using it, just 100 people hold 92.55% of the tokenomics. And this is the biggest red flag that I've ever seen in a top 50 cryptocurrency project on CoinMarketCap. So just let that sink for a second. the top 100 holders, they keep 92.55% of the tokenomics. But here, of course, we can check out different articles here. This is an article from July 8, 2024 that I just find through Google here on Medium, and they are talking about the tokenomics as well as how the tokens were created. And in the beginning, Ton was an initial proof of work blockchain. So they had an initial proof of work blockchain where you could do like cryptocurrency mining just as Bitcoin mining. And this is where they issued a lot of tokens, like 98.55% of the tokens was pre-mined. So these were pre-mined. And I found another article because here it shows like the numbers. So a lot of tokens, like 99% were like mined during the proof of work state in the beginning, and now they changed to proof of stake. And I found another article here. Ton blockchain, a group of related whales mined 85% of Ton supply. And yeah, here it says 98.55 because it's like the general number. But here's an article who like analyzed all the different people who mined, like all the addresses who mined the Ton tokens at the very beginning, and they started connecting them and seeing where like cross references and stuff like that. And they were able to say 85% of the Ton supply was mined by certain groups of people who are connected with each other and who are connected with the Ton Foundation as well. I will put this article down in the video description so that you can read it all, because they have like all the different connections here. I'm just gonna go down to the conclusion. Let me see. Validators. Oh, they also say that from the validators, I think, what was it, around 66% of the validators currently are connected to this group who mined all the token. And here the conclusion is at least 85.8% of the token supply was distributed between several groups of miners probably connected to each other. The group of people that controls these addresses slowly releases Ton tokens into the market, limiting its supply and providing a low liquidity effect that has a positive impact on the Ton price. So even though this is a big red flag, so apparently they're doing a good job, but of course we cannot say who manages these addresses, we cannot say who's in control of these addresses. So this would be a red flag for like eternal time on however long this cryptocurrency exists. So this is something that you have to keep in mind. But I think you can use Ton, you can check it out for the future, you can check out all the different services and stuff like that. Just be a little bit careful and don't go all in, because we see a lot of people who go all in or say stay the fuck away from this cryptocurrency. And I think that you should have it in your basket as a diversification, but not as the main cryptocurrency. Here's also like an answer from the Ton Foundation regarding the 85.8%. You can read that here. I just want to check out Defillama here. And here on Defillama, this is one of the best DeFi websites or analyzing tools in the world. I can like highly recommend Defillama always. I just typed in Ton here and now it shows me all the different information about Ton, like the TVL, for example, here, cumulative TVL. Then you can say app revenue, purpose volume, stable coins, core developers, commits, Ton price. So you can check out everything here. But what I really like about Defillama is because you can see the different projects or different use cases for this blockchain, because it doesn't matter which blockchain. You can choose Base, you can choose Ethereum here, and then you can see the top protocols which are using this specific blockchain like Ton or others as well, and then you can see which blockchains they are using. So here we have DDoS, which is a DEX, we have StoneFi, which is a DEX, and if we go back to CoinMarketCap here, we have StoneFi version 2, USDT to Ton, DDoS to Ton to USDT. So here we can see that this is a DEX, this is a DEX. So these are the DEXs right after Binance and the volume and the trading volume, and then we can see all the other projects here. So this stake is, for example, the liquid staking for Ton as well. And here you can check out all the different projects where you can actually use Ton and do liquid staking, do lending, do cross-chain bridge, derivatives. So you have a lot of different things you can do on Ton chain, and it would be a huge video to cover everything. So I'm going to finish this video up by just go and check out Defillama. I will put the link down below in the video description as well. And if you have any questions about Ton chain, if you think this analysis was you think my research was good, give me a thumbs up. If you think it was bad, give me a thumbs down. But yeah, thanks for staying so long. And if you have any questions, write them down below in the comments and I will be more than happy to answer them. And if not, see you in the next research video. Bye bye.